Hello, my name is Jeff, and I am a co-founder of Lobo Leads, and I believe my wife Megan spoke with Kim recently about a video to provide some tips and insight into digital marketing for Bohnenstiehl Electric Inc. I'm hoping that I pronounced that correctly. I did do a quick Google search for your website, but I was not able to locate one. This is your porch profile pulled up here. So since you don't have a dedicated website for your business, I wanted to send you this quick video to show you where your competition, what your competition is doing, and how developing a digital marketing presence can have huge benefits for your business, particularly when it comes to gaining new customers. The three things I want to go over today are content, backlinks, and citations. Content is going to be anything on the front page of your site for Google to read. So all the text within images, and whatever your images are saved as. So purely for demonstration purposes, I pulled up one of your competitors, Mr. Sparky. They are a large company with different offices all across the state of Louisiana. And as you can see here, they have lots of text, images. This is all considered content that Google essentially combs through whenever a Google search is done for a particular service or whatever a user might be looking for. So now, to be considered an authority in Google's eyes, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on the front page, and you want it to be stuffed with content that has to do with buyer intent. So for you specifically, you'd be looking at things like electrician New Orleans, Metairie electrician, I hope I pronounced that correctly, and other keyword phrases along those lines. That way, when anyone types those searches into Google, your website will be the one that pops up. Now, the reason for doing 1,500 to 2,000 words is because with each phrase, each keyword phrase that has sufficient volume and is worthwhile going after, you want to put that into your homepage. However, you don't want to just write out a paragraph of different keywords, because Google actually recognizes that and will penalize you for it. So instead, what you do is you build content around those keyword phrases, build them in organically. That way, when Google reads it, it looks like a cohesive and coherent stream of information going on your page. So the typical ratio that you want to keep is one keyword phrase per 100 to 150 words. That will allow it to both recognize that you have credibility as well as correct information on there. And this is really where a dedicated website would shine. It allows you to target those keywords that people are searching for, and I'll be able to show you that here in just a moment. It also allows you to include things like links to your different social media pages, or Yelp, or Porch, or wherever you'd like them to go to. It allows you to include reviews and testimonials from customers that have done business with you in the past, and allows you to show off pictures and videos of the projects that you have done. So it really is a way to get your business out there and in the viewable space for people that are otherwise don't even know that you exist. So it does have a lot of value, and part of it is having a website that works and looks good. The other part is actually getting people to the website, and that's in the form of those keywords and the next topic that I'm going to talk about, which is backlinks. Now, the thing with Google is it can be like a popularity contest, because they judge you based on how many websites are pointing back at you. So it's very important to remember not all backlinks are created equal. And what that means is that you're going to get a lot more power and influence from a backlink that is related to your industry, like an electrician blog that mentions your company, or a popular website that features various types of home services, something that has to do with the services you offer. And you're going to get a lot more power and influence from a backlink from that as opposed to, say, like a local Domino's pizza. So the tool that we use to measure backlinks is called Ahrefs. Now, because you don't have a website for me to actually run an audit on, I went ahead and did Mr. Sparky here of New Orleans just to give you an example. They have 240 backlinks from 61 referring domains. What that means is there's 61 different websites pointing back to Mr. Sparky's website 240 times. And what that does is it builds their credibility, it builds their ranking for different searches, and that's driving 91 different users per month. This is on a per month basis, or at least the last month, to their website. So as you can imagine, if you're even able to convert a handful of those into paying customers, whether it is an electrical panel installation or upgrade, or if they need to rewire one of the rooms in their home, any kind of installations, it can be a great source of potential revenue for someone who invests in that. So the last thing that I wanted to talk to you about is something called Citations. Citations may be one of the best things that you can do since you do not currently have a website. So say someone types in the search for electrician New Orleans. What pops up first is going to be your sponsored or paid Google ads. These always appear at the top. The next one down is going to be this big section here called a Google Map Pack. And the reason that I believe that this would be very beneficial for you is all you have to do is create a Google My Business, which is actually relatively simple. You want to optimize it with some pictures and keywords on it and stuff like that. And then the other aspect to it is acquiring what are called citations. And a citation is literally just the name, address, and phone number of your business listed across the different directories online, like Porch, like Home Advisor, Angie, Yelp. Those are all different directories. There's hundreds of them out there. The only difference between these guys right here and even the ones that are not appearing is the number of citations. It doesn't matter that they have more reviews or better reviews or they've been around longer. None of that makes a difference. It's simply the fact that they have more citations. So what you would do as a strategy is you would take a look at the top competitor here, Professional Electric, see what citations they have, replicate them for yourself, go out and get listed on those same directories. Then you would want to build in a 20 to 30% buffer. So an additional 20 to 30% of citations. That way you make sure that you're well above them. And then over time, you just continue to add on more and more citations along the way. And you would do the same strategy for backlinks as well. You would take a look at your top competitor, see what ones they have, duplicate them for yourself, 20 to 30% cushion, rinse and repeat. So I hope that this video was valuable to you and was able to provide some additional insight into how digital marketing works, how it could be beneficial to you, and kind of the basics of what it entails. If you have any questions or if you'd like to discuss it further, please do give Megan a call back. Her number is 210-865-0718. She would love to discuss it with you, and hope you have an excellent rest of your day.